Shaferohuze, welcome to my channel. Danuzabala Zakspani. Kapapatinto Taikali. I have today's better than Mawani. Panganantononga Katali. Tomorrow is a brand new day. Brand new day. Excuse my French, excuse my voice. I'm excited to be doing this one. Wow. This is another day, man. We've seasoned. Of course, of course, of course. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome. Did I say welcome to my channel? Welcome to my channel. Yes, don't forget to hit that subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to hit that share. Any of the buttons that I've mentioned, hit them. And oh, what's most importantly, comment down there, Buffet. Yes, sir. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is the part where you get to engage and talk to me, myself, alone, myself, and I. This is where you get to engage with it. English is not my mother. Don't judge me. Don't say, "Well, Ilungile, you are what? Yeah, it's not my mother. It's not my mother. It's not my mother." So I'm just gonna break it how I can, Buffet. I think it's fair if we should judge each other. I wonder if I'm Zulu and I'm not saying Zulu well. That's why you need to laugh at me, because I'm Zulu who cannot say Zulu, But if you're gonna judge me for breaking the English, standard, you are not talking to me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As I was saying, Mafetu, this is where we get to give you updates of what's happening around the world. Who's saying who, where, what, but only things that we're gonna learn from. I think the way we're gonna be doing it is very different, because how we will react, we won't be really judgmental. We're just gonna be like, this and this and this, and we're gonna say our side. Because when you started like a podcast channel, most of the time it's you asking people questions, right? Like, even if you're engaging with them in conversation, but you get to hear their story most of the time because you invited them to your space. They come to tell their story. So when I'm getting that whoa, all you do is just conduct, ask questions, and listen. So in this time is where I get to talk, because I know I can talk, guys. I can talk. I got airtime for days. To start off, to kickstart it, like, I wanted it to be very simple today. I wanted us to like talk about something that's really, really, really crazy, which is starting a YouTube channel or being a content creator who wants to make business or a living out of it, and also somebody who wants to grow from this thing. It's a lot of work, and people think that content creating is just you picking that selfie and shooting. It doesn't end there. There's the editing part of it, it does not end there, especially on YouTube. You gotta make thumbnails, you gotta create descriptions. All these things, they require planning and time, and people see us um doing like these kind of small channels that we have. It's small for now, but it's big. It's a big channel. These big channels of ours, people look at them. Yeah, I'm saying it into manifestation. The law of attraction. The law of attraction. Yeah, they call it faith. Faith. Yes, yeah, I believe my channel is the biggest. It's gonna be big. Yeah, people see the big channels that we have, and people assume that it's it's easy. It's not easy as it seems. I got a RIP to Malome Vector. Which song did he say? I make look easy. Oh, yeah, flow and got chill easy. Da 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 dee, dee, dee. Yeah, there's a verse where he says, "Not be easy. Can take a pill." Yeah, that part. It looks easy from outside when somebody's looking at you doing something. For example, like, people are just passing around here, right? They see me with a laptop and I'm talking to the camera. It's like I'm crazy. First is first, when you are a content creator, you have to make peace with the fact that people will think that you're crazy. And then secondly, you have to take a deep breath, because you're gonna putting in a lot of work. A lot of hours are gonna, especially if you wanna be consistent and upload a video every week. You're gonna need to be consistent, and when people are looking at us, they think it's easy, because it looks easy, it looks easy. They don't know that you gotta buy airtime or data to get the guests, these guests that people see us having. We dig some of them, we don't sleep. You gotta make sure that you get them on your channel. You gotta make sure that you invite them. You gotta make sure that they come. You gotta make sure that you have an episode to upload every week. All these things, they crazy and heavy. And for you to end up having somebody next to you on a channel sometimes is crazy, And I had this thing that if it doesn't feel like work, it's your passion. I sometimes disagree with that, because in the journey of creativity, your body gets tired first things first, especially now. For example, I can give you an example, right? I went and I shot about 20 videos. I saw a guy who shot 100 videos in a space of a month, and I should big up that guy. He's very good. But I shot 20 interviews in a week, and all the 20 interviews have to be edited. Another thing that I've realized in the journey of studying a thing, because there's a lot behind it. It's planning, it's going on the place, there's money involved there, and I'm not complaining, man. I love it. I'm just saying that if you want to start a channel, you should know that it's gonna cost you. People who normally say it's easy, they're lying. People who say it's easy, they're lying to you. Lies. Yeah. Those who disagree with me, they must come and comment. I had to say what I say. Kasongo, yeah. I'm Mr. Kasongo in this case. Yeah, you can't catch me. Okay, here's topic of the day, right? That I want us to talk about. Now, we are done playing. We're gonna be talking and engaging for real. This morning I woke up with message, man. I was engaging and talking to my brother actually, and I started to realize something that do you know that life has seasons? I'm pretty sure all of us or most of us are aware of it, but we just don't know that every season has its own demands. There are seasons that demand you to be still, to be quiet. There are seasons that demands you to speak. There are seasons that demands you to just praise. There are seasons that demands you to, work, build. What we're gonna be talking about today is the season of building. Destiny help us, resources, all those things. Every person in life, they have their purpose in life. They have an assignment they have to do. They have what's this? I don't know that word. You know it. That one that one. Yeah, every person has that. And when God gives you a purpose, there's something He wants to accomplish through you. So when you come on earth, you will go through different seasons. And like I said, I want us to talk about the building season, where you are supposed to receive things that has to make your journey easier. Everything that God brings, because we can agree, God can give and the enemy can give, right? Yeah, the enemy can give you something, God can also give you something, and when God gives you something, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. Definitely it's for a reason. There must be a reason why He's giving you a car, why He's giving you that phone, why He's giving you that job, why He's giving you that career. Everything that He gives you, there's a reason. And around that thing, I don't know, some of the things are presented to us through seasons. They come in season. If maybe you have to be a millionaire, for example, God can give you an idea which might take 5 years for you to work on, and on that 5 years working on the idea, God will be bringing destiny helpers, people who will help you to modify the idea to make it look as it's supposed to look, right? And as the more you work on it, the more it becomes better. The more it manifests and be what it's supposed to be, right? So I've learned that, bro, we tend to entertain wrong things in wrong seasons. Most people in their building season, they start to date. Most people in their building season, they start to buy unnecessary things, like invite distractions. You know that you can be given something for you to use, and you can allow distraction to come in, right? If maybe you are wondering what could be a distraction, let's talk about relationships, for example. Let's say you're in a journey. Because I for one, and one person who have seen, I don't know about you guys, I've seen that relationships can be a distraction, when, especially when you're in your building season, when you're in your time of creating things, they can be demanding. Because, like, first things first, time and attention, these are the things you need to work on yourself. And in your building season, these are the things you are not supposed to share. Because even fruits, they don't come, they come in seasons, right? There are fruits, even though now there's GMO. Now let's leave the machine. Let's talk about the nature that God has created. There's a season for oranges, there's a season for lemons, there's a season for apples, there are fruits, yes, there are fruits that will appear all seasons, but they are few, they are rare. So every season has its own way of I said English is not my mother. English is not my season nngwe le nngwe e na le tsela e tshwanetse e handliwe ka yona, e unfold ka teng wa bona gore o kgone gore we accomplish a sharp feed. So a lot of people in their season of building, they invite unnecessary things, and they wonder why is it difficult for them to reach to their goals, which is, I find it surprising honestly, that you know, like I was saying, that you are required attention when you date while you're supposed to build. It goes to an extent of money, maybe God has given you a job. In the very first 5 years of your job, you're supposed to build an investment for you, but you have this plan because before God gave you the job, He gave you an idea, and He gave you the job to fund the idea. But you, after receiving the job, you invited a distraction that took away the idea. You understand? You're going like, so you invited something that kind of like took you away from the original plan. And now you are this person now who is wondering, why are things not going your way? They are not going your way because you've invited something that requires you to give attention, time, and even that seed, the money that you're supposed to plan in your dream. I, for one, believe in love, and I believe in marriage, and I believe that we have to have families and then be established in life. But like the book of Ecclesiastes, everything has its own time. There's time for you to build, there's time for you to destroy, there's time for you to have kids, there's time for you to have family, there's time for you to build and work on yourself, because you cannot be a man who wants to lead without having a plan. You have to work a lot on yourself, know yourself in and out, and then have a plan, and then you can invite people in your life. When I say people, I mean like your wife and your kids, because you cannot leave them if you don't have a plan. But I'm on like a plan, and I used to be against that thing, but now I'm starting to understand what they mean. Gore monna ka plan, someone like a plan, monna has to come up with a plan. So you can imagine, if you don't know who you are or what you represent, what are you going to bring to the table? Because money is not enough. People often think that what is to be brought in a table by a guy, it's only money provision. Nah, man has to have a vision of where he's taking the family. First things first, before we start anything. When we talk about building family, a vision is the number one thing. Does a man have a vision? Are you gonna take this family from point A to point G, and then from G to Z? Do you have a plan of how are we going to reach where we are supposed to go? Are you taking us somewhere? Where are we going? Can you see generations to come? How are they gonna look like? So those are the things that as men we have to know. And in your building season, it's a season when because even a tree, even for you to eat a fruit has to go through different stages. Starts as a flower, then it closes, it grows, the seed grows, it grows. You know how a process of a seed goes. So in most of the cases, we wanna do things of a ripe fruit in our early stage of development in life, and that's why we find ourselves so confused in life and feel like we have skipped some of the stages in life. Is because when God has presented a certain season, we want to do things that are not necessary, that are gonna, instead of modifying and making that thing better, they destroy it. So be careful of when you're supposed to build, you are distracted. Friends, unnecessary friends, having unnecessary friends can also be one of the distractions that causes you to procrastinate and leave your dreams. And a lot of people, they don't know that we have to be stubborn enough. You have to be stubborn enough for you to have things moving. And having friends who are not aligned to your vision is gonna cost you. So sometimes distractions could be friends. Distractions could be gadgets. Maybe you are a gamer, you are addicted to gaming, and by the look of things, maybe you are that person who should be reading so that you can have more knowledge and you can um build future things. We need a lot of things. There are a lot of people who must bring inventions into existence, but they cannot bring inventions because their minds are occupied by the gadgets we have. A lot of people are always blaming the cell phone only. There's a lot of things that really distract us to see the season that has been presented to us and end up building what we are supposed to build or how we are supposed to build. So as a result, we need to be careful and aware of that. So like I said, man, this was me just giving you guys updates of what's gonna happen and what's gonna go on this channel. Please make sure that you hit the subscribe, hit that like, and hit that share. This son is not playing with me, he's frying me like I'm a Voros. So I'm gonna see you when I see you. If you don't see me, I don't see you, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe, guys. Help me reach 200 subscribers. At least by the end of this year, I should be reaching 1K subscribers. So from me, season and me again. See you when I see you. If you don't see me, I don't see you.